Hi, welcome back to Susan's Kitchen Corner, and on this episode we're going to be making banana sorbet, and we got the perfect bananas to make sorbet with because these things are loaded with sugar. Look at this. See all that brown spots? That's sugar. So don't ever throw your bananas away if they look like this, because this is good for banana bread, banana muffins, you banana name it, it's good for it. The only thing I suggest is when you have your bananas and they do look like this, look them over, see if there's any mold or anything on them, toss them out. Those aren't good bananas. The bananas should have nice brown spots all over them and no signs of any mold, because mold is bad, banana is good. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get a pan, and you're going to put 1 tablespoon of water in it, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and you're going to bring that to a boil. Now, it's 1 tablespoon per banana. Now, if you want to make, let's say you have 4 bananas. So that would be 4 tablespoons of sugar to 2 tablespoons of water. And this is going to be really good. So let's peel our bananas. Now, if you have a blender and you want to puree these before you put them in, actually it might be a good idea if I turn on the sugar. Get that started. Talking away. Okay, there we go. You're going to peel your bananas, put them in the bowl, they're going to have like a really mushy feeling to them, but don't throw these things away. So many people do. It's like, this is the best. So, if you got a blender, put the bananas in the blender, puree them. If you don't have a blender, get your old handy dandy potato masher. That is right here. Oh, let me use my other one. Okay, that's fine. Okay, take your whisk to your sugar so it all doesn't just clump. So that's, make sure that's all dissolved, and it looks like it is. Okay, so we're going to shut that off. Come over here to your not potatoes, see, I got the potato masher, that's why I'm telling you these potatoes. These are bananas, so smash up those bananas. Real good. And it smells really good too. This is like yummy. Okay. Clean that off. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put this mixture into the syrup. And we're going to mix it around real good. So incorporate that in. This is really simple. Oh yeah, and don't let me forget. If I can get it out. If you have one of these, a strainer, that's great. If you have a smaller one like I do, this is okay too. Just do it in smaller batches. And let's turn this back up on high. Wrong burner again. And let's bring this to a boil. A light boil. We don't want to really cook this. It's just incorporating it. As much flavor as possible. So let's let that sit there. And I'm getting a special guest appearance again for the 100th time. Yes, I hear you. Okay, so cheese. Oh, and spill it. Don't forget to spill it. It's very important. No, don't spill it. Gee whiz. Boy, I just did a doozy. Okay, and that should come to a boil, hopefully, someday. So let's sit there. I'm going to clean this bowl back out, and then we're going to strain it into the bowl. Okay, here, now it's boiling. I'm sure you can see it. A little bit longer. Okay, that's good enough. So let's shut this off. Put this over the bowl. We're gonna pour it right into the I'm losing my words again. The thing that strains, a strainer. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna just push on this, and we're gonna push it until there's nothing left except seeds. And don't forget to scrape the bottom like this, because this is all good too. And it's easier to use a plastic spatula because you can use some, just take it right into the sieve, whatever you call it, the screen. This smells really good. And just take some elbow grease. It's nice to have a big one. Now, if you don't have one of these, it is entirely possible to skip this process if you want and leave the seeds in and just mash it up as best you can and freeze it, and then get your mixer out, or just suck on the ice cube by itself. But it's good either way. You don't have to after they're frozen, when you bring them out as when they're frozen, to put them back in the blender. You don't have to blend them again. It looks nice and the texture is awesome, but you know, if you don't have a blender and you don't have a sieve, you can still do this. Okay, let's check the other side now. Look at that. Yummy. That's what makes it so good. And don't spill it. So when you're done, don't forget to scrape all that off. Let's see if we can get any more come through. I like to work until it's all gone. You don't have to work it till it's all gone, but I do. You want to utilize it all as much as possible. I think I got it. Your arm might fall off, but when you have this, look at that. Oh, yummy. Yummy. Okay. Yeah, I think. Oh, yeah, and be sure to wash this off right away, or at least get it wet. Because, like sushi rice, banana has the same consistency. So get your ice cube tray. Let me wash off that spatula again. And let's pour that in. Okay, so here we go. Let's pour this forward a little bit. So it's gonna be. This is gonna probably make about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cubes of deliciousness. So let's put this in the freezer. Let's set up for an hour or more, depending on your freezer. I got a crappy freezer, so I'll see you back in an hour. And this stuff is awesome.